Hey guys, it's Brand. So I haven't done like an actual any videos like this in a very long time. I actually started this channel because I was going through some severe cystic acne like years ago when I started college, and it got me through a lot of things. It brought me a lot of opportunities, and I just I stopped sharing like what I use for like skincare and stuff just because it really hasn't been the highlight of my life. Other things have been going on. I've been focused on other things. I don't focus on my skin as much anymore, but I am still like a person that I don't know, I gotta keep up. Do I have a gay face, y'all? Like I like to keep up my appearance and just how I feel and my body and stuff. So I do still use like different things, but it's more simplified now. I'm not as aggressive on like my skin and stuff, but I thought I would kind of go through some of my like non-negotiables, what I use for like skincare, hair, and also my teeth, because those are the three things that I like. You know, I like feeling like good and hygienic and whatnot. So, and most of these things are things that I've also repurchased, so if that's telling you anything, but I will go ahead and get into it. And before we start, can you please like the video? Thank you. I bought a new camera. Somebody stole my other one. So this one's staying with me. This one's staying with me. I need a camera. I need to talk. I need to talk to my camera. You can't tell by just this little background, but I did move recently, so kind of unexpectedly. So that was a fucking lot, but I'm glad it happened because I've been talking about it forever. I knew that I was gonna move eventually. It was just like when I was gonna move. So if you are familiar with this channel, you know that I did have pretty severe cystic acne like everywhere for years, and mainly it was diet. That's all I'm gonna say. I still have acne scars. I've done some treatments. I've done some at-home stuff, and they definitely are less visible, but I still have them, and like I've kind of accepted that at this point. But I have a pretty simple skincare routine, so I'll kind of go through some of my like favorites. First, I use the All Clear Mint Cleanser by Banish like every single day, and I'm not just saying this. Like I genuinely use. That's probably one non-negotiable that I will use every single day. I usually only wash my face once. The Roma water by Lush. This has rose water and lavender in it, and I really like using this in the morning to kind of wake me up and give me like some. You know, rose water is really good for your skin. It's underrated. Hyaluronic acid has been like a staple in my routine. This, I bought the big, I actually didn't know I was buying the big one when I got this because I was like, why is this $14? It's usually $8, but it was the big one, and I'm happy that I did because I use this pretty much every single day. I will say there are probably like 2 days a week that I just forget my skincare, but this has been a non-negotiable. I got this when I traveled to LA and Sephora. They were, Dr. Jart was actually doing like a pop-up in Glendale, and this lady saw me looking at the sunscreens because I didn't have any sunscreen. I was in LA, it was hot as shit, and she took me over to the Dr. Jart, and she's like, yeah, I love this one, and of course she had a name tag. I'm like, oh, you're with them. But like, this is the real deal. It's a stick, you can reapply it. It's 40 SPF, and it also applies clear, which I feel like any stick I've ever bought has been like, gives you a bad white cast, and you kind of just have to deal with it. This does not do that, so I am about out of this, and I am going to be repurchasing this. Lips, Aquafor. I carry this little one. I have a big tube as well that I used to carry, but then I saw they have little ones like this. Prices kind of went up on this, not gonna lie, but this keeps your lips just like juicy good. And then when I think about it, I do use the Banisher, which is at-home microneedling. I use the 1.0 millimeter needles. I'll use that on like my deeper acne scars on my cheeks, and I always notice that the next day it's like my skin just looks more plump, and then as you do it over time, it does start to fill them in too. I have pretty deep scarring, so yeah, I kind of do it here and there, not super consistent as I should be, but I do like to throw this in my routine every once in a while, and then I'll usually put the hyaluronic acid on after. Teethcare, which I feel like some of y'all are sleeping on as I'm talking right now with like, I have coffee breath currently, but these whitening strips, I love whitening strips. I'm sorry, I've liked whitening strips since forever, but the crests always like strip your teeth and they hurt. Oh, it's an ad. I'm like, what just came on? What's going on? My aura background. I like these Guru Nanda whitening strips because they're made with coconut oil, and these do not hurt your teeth. You have to leave them on a little bit longer. It's my washer. Yes, I have a washer in unit now. I have a washer in unit, guys. W's in the chat, please. Next is, this is just like the Target brand on the go whitening pen. I've had this for a while. You can just like brush it on your teeth, leave it for a while, and this kind of you can get it in like the crevices and stuff, so definitely recommend that. I'm sorry, this is my favorite mouthwash. I repurchased this. It's so fucking expensive, but it's good. And then lastly, if you get, I am very prone to cavities. This gum right here is supposed to actually like, there's an ingredient in it. I don't know what it is. I don't really care right now, but it cleans your teeth, so you can use it after you like, or you can chew it after you eat, and it kind of like helps get the bacteria and the gunk out. So give you some gum that isn't just like plastic, basically. Next are my smell goods. I just have two. I don't buy cologne that often, but this is the one I was using. This is Splish, which is, oh, they smell so good. This is a dupe of Gucci Blue at Alt Fragrances. I really like this scent, but I kind of got tired. Is one of these leaking? What the hell? And then this one is Hawas for him. I think this is pretty cheap. It's only like 20 bucks. I don't really know how to explain the notes. They're both kind of like musky, yummy. Ooh, that was my face. They kind of smell good together too. And lastly, hair products. I'm thinking about growing out my hair again. What do y'all think? I've been using, I like Lush shampoo bars because I feel like they use so much less plastic, and this lasts for so long. You just lather it up, and then the tin is worth it. It is worth it. Spend the $5, get the tin. I don't know what scent this one is because I usually try a different one each time, but. And then Paul Mitchell, this is sculpting foam. It's literally just mousse, just like more expensive mousse. But when my hair is wet, I put in a little bit of mousse in it and then kind of like shake it around, and it gives it this like, not too crunchy, sometimes it's a little crunchy, but it gives it just this like, I don't know, more like structured, textured look that I'm kind of going for. That's pretty much everything I use. Like I said, these are things that I repurchase, and it feels funny doing another video like this because I haven't done like, I don't know, like talking about products or anything, but I kind of want to give you like a little scope into what's going on like 5 years later. But yeah, please give this a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, say hi, let me know you're here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.